Bukayo Saka wants to play against Chelsea. All I want to let you know, the Englishman says that he's desperate to play for Chelsea. And guess what's going to head to break this story? It's Mikel Arteta in the pre-match press conference is going to head to hold today as Arsenal is set to obviously take on the side of Chelsea tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. If I told you I'm not going to head to watch our predicted starting 11, the match preview, I've already gone ahead to put it up yesterday night. I spent there close for some good hours, and you guys have gone ahead to watch it massively. So that's why I really love you, and that's why I'll never forsake you. I'll always be here to really bring you the latest news and information as far as all this is really concerned. So guys, that's why I call in for your reactions into the comment section below about this story, and also have a say about what the channel is all about in the comment section, and stand firm to really let me know what you think about this channel. And don't forget to subscribe. And how do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto our beautiful channel of ours. That is the Rokani Media Football. Now, for this video, let's see close to 300 likes smash on this video, guys, because the more you smash the like video, the more it obviously trends. Now, yesterday night, before even Mikel Arteta came us and told us how hungry Bukayo Saka is to play against Chelsea, there is more at Arsenal. He's obviously one of the close sources at Arsenal. You know, these are flies on the walls, right? That most of you don't even recognize, but they're really huge people into the football business at Arsenal that leak these stories. Now, he first told us yesterday night that Bukayo Saka is progressing well and is currently trending towards being included in the squad to face Chelsea. That's why he told us right yesterday. And now Mikel Arteta came out and also confirmed to us today on if Bukayo Saka wants to play against Chelsea. He said, I'm sure he wants to play. I don't see any player there that doesn't want to be in the starting 11. So Bukayo Saka is desperate to play against Chelsea. That is it. And you know, to it that Saka is really one of the golden jewels that Mikel Arteta is one of the gold that is having in his jewels, you know. So he's one of the jewels in his crown. So he needs to obviously see to it that he sees to it that he comes in and obviously plays very well. Very fortunate that when they played against Man City, they obviously won that game of football without Bukayo Saka, but Arteta doesn't want to see such a thing happen again at the side of Arsenal. So Bukayo Saka is pushing to start, and even Mikel Arteta is pushing to obviously see to it that this player is part of his team that takes on the side of Chelsea on Saturday. And remember, Saka is really one of those that's going to have to be a very huge factor in how they've gone ahead to performing in big games. You know, that shows you the X factor in this young man, that however much he has not been consistent in performances coming to big teams, but at least whenever his team really needs him, he shows up. For example, this season against Manchester United, you saw that well lifted ball that found Declan Rice, and Declan Rice gave Arsenal the lead at Emirates. The penalty he took when they're playing against Tottenham Hotspur, and in the game of Manchester City, he was not part. So every time he has been part of the team of City, he has gone ahead to obviously come in through and obviously put in the performances that are really called in for an elite player at an elite club. That is Bukayo Saka for you, and everyone knows exactly what Saka brings on the table of Arsenal. That's why Arteta is telling us that the player is desperate to play, and he has also gone ahead to hint on to, if at all you want to be a top player, you need to be able to play 3 games every week. And that's what Bukayo Saka has been doing game in, game out. So it shows you that Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to identify Bukayo Saka as a player who is going to be a best player or a better player in the coming years, and one of the best players in the world. So he needs to be playing week in, week out. If at all Mo Salah, a player who is 30 plus, is playing 3 games per week, how about you? You get? So that is it. Then he also added onto that and said, I think we have to play him when we see he's in the right condition to play. mentally physically, and that he's performing. He needs to deserve to play. That's another story. But so far, when he's played that amount of minutes, it's because we believe he was ready to cope up. That is Mikel Arteta about Bukayo Saka, and I think he's moving towards that mentality. And to me, Saka, having last kicked a ball when Arsenal was playing RC loans, and he's now really rested for some days, that's the best that Arsenal will ever get from a player like Bukayo Saka, because all you need from your player is to be physically fit and obviously give you the best that you deserve and present it on the table. That is Bukayo Saka for you. So I think mentally, physically, he's okay to obviously face the side of Chelsea. Then he was asked about the Bukayo Saka 10-day rest, and I think these days are even more than 10, because if I'm not mistaken, Arsenal played loans, right? Arsenal lost to Lens on the 3rd of October. That's when he last kicked a ball, by the way. So, right now, we are in the 20th of October, and I don't know why they've gone ahead to ask 10 days. I believe he has been here for a very long time and rested for so long. That is Bukayo Saka for you. And today being 20th, he has gone ahead to rest for 2 weeks and 3 days. That is it. So, I think those 2 weeks have gone ahead to sink in him well. And Arteta has said he has been working so hard to be fit for this game, and let's see where he is at today. He had a couple of days off that he needed, but the rest unfortunately hasn't been rest for him, because he needed the treatment and training to get ready to be available. And I think it's a very huge boost for the side of Arsenal, especially as far as my prediction is concerned. You know, I came out here and told you that I see Bukayo Saka score 20 Premier League goals. That is it. 20 Premier League goals. Not Champions League or all-season games. I see him score 20 in the league. And when you add on the Champions League and so on and so forth, he might hit 30 this season, Bukayo Saka. And if Arteta continues to put up such numbers season in, season out, at the age of 22, then he might turn out as one of the best players in the world because of the stats, because the game is all about stats. If he puts out those stats and Arsenal keep winning, then no one is going to step him. So Arteta is telling us that the 17 days have not been resting for Saka. He had to come for treatment at the London Colney, and he needed to really practice himself and obviously work out himself to see to it that by the time they really go towards the Chelsea game, he's physically fit. That is Mikel Arteta for you. Now, this is the most exciting story, or exciting part about Saka that most of you need to know. Why is Arsenal and Arsenal fans really so much eager to see Bukayo Saka back? Look at his number. Look at his numbers when he's obviously playing against the traditional 6 clubs. He has gone ahead to score 4 goals against Spurs, 6 against Manchester United, 3 against Chelsea, 5 against Liverpool, and 3 against Manchester City. So it looks like there is no club Bukayo Saka hasn't gone ahead to score against. And against Chelsea, he has gone ahead to put 3. And when you see to it that Arsenal is going to take on Chelsea, that's why everyone is wanting Saka to obviously come in through and kick a ball for the side of Chelsea. Sorry, for the side of Arsenal, as they tussle it with Chelsea, because he has a very good record on them, having gone ahead to score 3 goals against them. So that's why people are really so much excited to have Bukayo Saka back into the game or the football. And lastly, Arteta was asked on how excited he is to see Martinelli, Jesus, and Bukayo Saka on the pitch together. He said, obviously, we had injuries and we had the variability we have. We missed other players as well in the midfield that are very, very important, but I'm sure we will get them back. He added, it's about being able to win and continue to perform in the right way. Even when those players are not here or there and now, we are going to have the opportunity to see them, I'm sure. that is it, and what Mikel Arteta had to say about the return of these three players. And in his response, it's like he's not focusing so much on these three players to make it very special, but he was like giving them the hell they love. But he was also referring to the midfield, that Thomas Partey has been away and very many others. But he was like insinuating that when you're having a better midfield, then these can obviously get other players that can come in through and obviously do the needful. But all I want to let you know is that that front three, that trio of Arsenal is really deadly. Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus. It's just deadly. And that's why Arteta has to be excited. I know he's keeping his excitement inside, but he knows how threatful it is when it attacks Chelsea. And as I predicted in my match preview, that we are going to see Saka as a right forward, Martinelli as a left forward, and Jesus leading the line. Guys, Chelsea need to work themselves up. With that central defense lacking players like Buddy Shield, Wesley Fofana, and very many others, they should work their asses off to see to it that they don't swallow very many from Arsenal, because Arsenal is a hungry team and they're focusing on the trophy. So guys, your thoughts on Bukayo Saka desperate to play for Chelsea are welcome in the comments. Sorry, desperate to play for Arsenal as they tussle it out with Chelsea tomorrow are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. The Muslims, Juma Karim. The Christians, may the living to bless you abundantly. The atheists, the Lord God that created you loves you so much. So guys, we pull out and let's continue to really cook out more from the presser of Mikel Arteta, and more is yet going to come in through and flow. And I'm waiting for the presser coming in from Pochettino as he talks about Arsenal. Rokani David is my name. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. 300 likes on the video. Bye-bye.